The purpose of this demonstration video is to provide a brief overview of some of the basic features available on the website onlineobservationtools.com. When you do access the URL, it will take you to the home page. The home page here provides some background information regarding these data collection tools and about the formative observation process, and really the emphasis here on collegial supervision. Building administrators working closely hand in hand with classroom teachers to talk about the data that has been collected using these data collection tools, and really sharing the data with teachers, analyzing the data with teachers, and then again in a collective effort determining kind of areas for improvement. Let's go ahead and log in to the site. As I'm logging into the site, I would like to call your attention to the link directly below the password, and that is the forgot your password link. So if for any reason whatsoever a user forgets his or her password, if you'll click on this link, the system will generate a temporary password and then send you an email and then allow you to go ahead and reset your password. When I log into the website, you'll see several things. First, you'll notice right away the 8 different observation forms that you have to choose from, the 8 different data collection tools. You'll see the database feature located immediately below, and I'll review that in just a moment. And then at the top, you'll have your username, in this case Elliot Jenkins, the building principal, and then you'll have one of 3 modes. So here we're looking at the school administrator mode. The school administrator mode would show for a building principal or assistant principal. And the second mode would be a district mode. That would be for a central office level employee. And the third mode would be a teacher mode for those schools looking to use the website for peer observation purposes. Regarding the modes in the user privilege sets, if I'm logged in as a district level employee, I'm able to see any and all observations that have been completed in a school or really throughout the district. And if I wanted to, I could sort. Any of these columns here are sortable in either ascending or descending order. So if I wanted to take a look at the observations completed in a particular school, I would simply sort by school and then scroll down, looking to isolate those observations in a particular school. If I am a district level employee and wanted to create an observation, it would be as simple as clicking on an observation form, initiating the observation, and then what I will have to do as a district level employee is I will have to forward that observation when I receive it as an email, and that will be demonstrated in another video. When I receive that email, the observation that I've completed, simply forward that either directly to a classroom teacher or to a building principal to share with a classroom teacher. Let's talk a little bit more about the admin mode. When I'm a building level administrator, in this case we're looking at 2 different administrators, Elliot Jenkins the principal and Josh Fedlin the assistant principal. And you'll notice that I am able to view or mail the observations completed by my assistant principal, but I'm not able to delete them or edit them. So in this case, the system, the way it's designed, is that only the user who actually creates or initiates an observation has the privilege set to delete the observation or edit the observation. But I can certainly view any of the observations completed by my assistant principal. The third mode, again, is the teacher mode. If I'm logged in as a teacher, and for those schools looking to use the site for peer observation purposes, the only observations I'll be able to see will be the observations that I complete. Now, any teachers that complete observations in a school, in this case test school, they would flow into the administrator's record of observations, into the administrator's database. So the administrators in a school would be able to see any and all observations created by teachers in that school if the site is being used for peer observation purposes. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of the observation forms. So if I am Elliot Jenkins and I had completed an observation recently on Jane Doe, and if for any reason I did not send the form to the teacher immediately following the observation, if I wanted to go ahead and edit the observation form prior to a post-observation conference or prior to sending the form to the teacher, I simply click on the edit button and it calls up the form. So in this particular form, again, there will be separate demonstration videos for each of the forms to explain the purpose and use for each one of the data collection tools. But here is the form here, and let's say I wanted to add a sentence or two. I could add that information here and save the form. If I just wanted to view and didn't necessarily need to save changes, I would cancel the form. If I wanted to receive an email of the revised observation form, I would simply click here, email me a copy of this form, and I'll do that in this case, and then I will save the form as well. It'll provide a message for you that your form was sent to your email address, and then it'll put you back at the user page with the data collection tools as well as the database feature below, the record of observations. Little information about these forms. The first 5 forms that you see here were created by Dr. Michael DiPaolo and Dr. Wayne Hoy, and the initial versions of those forms were found in their 2008 book, Principles Improving Instruction, Supervision, Evaluation, and Professional Development. In the bottom right 3 forms here, Effective Teacher Pedagogy, High Yield Teacher Behaviors, as well as Student Indicators of Engagement form. Those 3 forms were created in collaboration with CERN, the School University Research Network with the College of William & Mary, and the Virginia Department of Education's Office of School Improvement. Prior to logging out and concluding this demonstration video, I did want to share with you that if you have any questions whatsoever regarding the website, just use the Contact Us tab at the top. It will send an email, so don't hesitate to type questions if you'd like for a phone call as well. Simply type your phone number in there, and an administrator from the onlineobservationtools.com website will be in contact with you. This time I'll go ahead and log out. That does conclude this demonstration video. Please don't hesitate to click on any of the other videos that have been created to provide more information regarding the tools as well as the printing or emailing features of the website.